Hey everyone, good morning. It's Lyle Birch with the Viking Speaks. Today is day 28 of the 90-day video challenge. And we have now finished the Viking Code. All the laws have been completed. Now, originally I had stated I wanted to go ahead and break into the 48 laws of power, but I've decided to go off the beaten path a little bit for the remainder of this week and start the 48 laws on January 1, just to kind of make it a little smoother. You know, it's just, if any of you saw my workout video last night, the thing I built, you'll understand why I do things like that. Streamlining, efficiency, starting on January 1 with the 48 laws, the first 48 days of the year. It just makes sense in my head. So that's what I'm gonna do. Today, I want to talk about trusting the process. So now, if any of you out there know, anything about fitness or goals, or goal setting, goal casting, goal achieving, anything like that, you know that things don't happen overnight. So now with fitness, let's say you start a program and you have never worked out before a day in your life. Yeah, there's going to be some little things here and there, but someone who's never worked out before is probably going to notice minor differences in the first few weeks just because their body is not used to something like that and they get an immediate shock. But let's say you're someone that has worked out before and you've done it pretty regularly and you took a year, 2 years, 5 years off, whatever your case may be. Life got in the way, injury, illness, take your pick. The world is always going to throw something at you. But let's say something like that happened, right? You get back into it and you are going hard and you have this memory. Now, there's this thing called muscle memory that we talk about in fitness that, to be perfectly honest, I don't know if there's any science behind it, but I do know once you build the base foundation, it does make it easier. It's like the blueprints exist. So building the fortress that was once there before, it's a little easier for the body to remember how to do that. Plus you have all the knowledge and experience with the workouts, the dieting, and all the things that you need to do. We'll get back to that word, dieting. So anyway, you get back in there, you're busting your hump for the first 5-10 days, do your thing, and you don't see any change. Well, 2 reasons for that. One, you see yourself every day, and if you're like anybody who started a new process, you are looking at yourself every single day, measuring, checking the scale, looking at your biceps in the mirror, checking for those abs that are supposed to pop up, because you ate that one salad. Where's your 6-pack now, right? It's not how it works, y'all. These things take time. Now, if you've learned anything from all the publicity these millionaires and billionaires get these days, thanks to social media and everything else, if you extract the market, the location, the product, the personality, political stance, anything, if you extract all that, the one remaining factor that is common amongst all these multimillionaires and billionaires. Jeff Lerner even said this in one of his Millionaire Secrets podcasts. Eventually, you stick around long enough, you will win. They outlasted the struggle, the pain. Most of them, Jeff Bezos isn't any smarter than you and I. Can't say that about Elon Musk, the dude's brilliant. But for the majority of these guys, they're no smarter than any one of us out here doing this. They just outlasted the process. And that's the whole point. You have to trust the process, knowing that eventually the compounding effect happens. I posted something the other day about what happens if you save $1 a month for a year, and it doubles every month. So you start with $1 in January, for example. February you do $2, in March you do $4, April you do $8, and so on down the road. Well, in the 12th month, in December, you end up saving $2,048 that month, for a grand total of $4,095 for the year. Started with $1, right? And somebody else brought up the other fact. What if you saved a penny a day doubled? Every single day it doubles. Same exact concept. 1 cent to 2 cent to 4 cent to 8 cent to 16 cent to 32 cent. And it just keeps going on and on, 64, and so on and so forth. Until at the end of 30 days, you have doubled that metric 30 times. You end up with a massive amount of money. And I'm sorry I didn't do the math yet on that one, but if you know it, you know it. That's the whole point with this. Right now, when you're beginning your process, it's going to take some time. It's going to take a while for you to get some traction, learn the tools, learn how to do this properly. I'm still learning, and there's going to be a ton I learn over the next couple of years. But I'm not going to stop, because eventually you go from struggling and figuring out what I do here, there, and everywhere, to you get to be a very skilled creator. You're very capable with your tools, and all of a sudden, the lifestyle you have been working for, it just kind of happens. There was what was this? I can't remember the guy's name. I can't even remember who told me about it, but there was this guy who did makeup tutorials on Facebook. Or, golly, I need more coffee, y'all. He did Facebook. See what I'm talking about? Still making mistakes. It's okay. There was a guy who did makeup tutorials on YouTube for 5 years. Kept growing his following, did it all for free. He just added massive value to his marketplace. Now, the context is not important. The content. What's important is that he kept doing it, he kept going. Well, until a very well-known makeup company offered him a deal, and he started marketing their products. The guy broke Shopify in the first day of sales. He went from 0 to like $124 million in a single day. Now, if you divide that over the 5 years where he did nothing, the average comes out to be quite a bit more than the average American makes. So the point is, trust the process, keep going. You're gonna go from 0 to 100 real quick. And you'll never get there if you stop. Time's gonna pass anyway, y'all. You might as well get it done. Here's an old quote from me back in the day. If you done started, you might as well finish. That's all I got for today. Sorry for the length of the video, but I don't know, I just kind of went with it. So, hope y'all have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Much love.